My name is Sam Ajifo, and today we'll be looking at the right leadership model for the church. Today, the leadership model that is in the world and in the church is the pyramid system of leadership, where one person is at the top of the pyramid. You know a pyramid is shaped like this, and one person is at the top of the pyramid, who is the leader, the head, and who exercises control over the entire body or the entire group. That kind of leadership system is defective, and the major problem that arises from that kind of leadership system is that it leads to a disconnect between the leaders and the followers. The leaders, after a period of time, will no longer be in touch with the challenges and realities of the followers, because they are high up, far high up, away from the followers. This system leads to eventually absolute power, and absolute power leads to absolute corruption. And eventually the leader, instead of becoming the example, instead of becoming the mentor, instead of becoming the comforter and the source of inspiration, becomes the exploiter of the followers. Jesus Christ said in the Bible that his followers were not to adopt the same pyramid system of leadership that the world has. He told them, he said, you know that in the world, those who have authority over them, over the followers, are those who are the benefactors. But with you, it will not be so. That the greatest among you, let him be like your servant. So, Jesus Christ proposed a form of leadership that reverses the pyramid. The right leadership model he proposed was servant leadership, where the leader serves the group, where the leader's interest, his benefits comes last. What comes first is the interest and benefit of the followers, of the group, of the people. That's the first leadership model that was put forward from his teachings. The second leadership model that Jesus Christ put forward for the church is that of collective leadership. If you notice in his appointment, although because of their activeness, certain persons seem to be looked at as if they were the leaders, as Peter, James, and John. But Jesus Christ never said that this is the chief of the apostle or this is that. No, he chose 12 apostles and commanded them and gave them the responsibility to build his church. So you see, he did not choose one person and say, you are the leader, you are the overall, or this. No, he instituted a model of collective leadership, whereby it will not be a one-man type of decision kind of thing. It will not be a one-man take it all kind of thing. So it will not be a one-man deciding and owning everything kind of thing. No, it's a collective leadership, collective ownership. Those were the leadership models that were put forward by Jesus Christ. And the second leadership model, which is that of the collective leadership, he brought it forward from experience. You know, in the Bible, from creation, you have God saying, let us make man. You know, that's a very good example of collective leadership. Let us make man in our own image. You know, so you see that system of collective leadership, whereby it is the wisdom of the collective, it is the decision of the collective that is put forward, that is used to seek the face of God, that is used to do the work of God, that is used to do the ministry, that is used to lead the people of God. That system again of collective leadership is seen in the book of Acts of Apostles chapter 15, when there was confusion and some strife over whether the early Christians should keep the law of Moses or not. There was a council that was called. The leaders, the elders met, and after deliberating on the issue, came out with one voice: collective leadership. So that's the model that God and Christ put forward for the church. Two key leadership styles: servant leadership and collective leadership is the model of leadership that is the right kind of leadership for the church to follow.